stupid cat!
Well, f me in my I was not expecting to find all three of these at the store tonight. I went out earlier in the day. Carol was supposed to have food at work today, so I thought, you know what, I'll get up, get my work done, take a shower, get out of the house early, go to Target. I like Target. Their clearance is fantastic, and I hope the audio on this is okay. I upped the microphone on my Canon because it's even further away from me than it normally is, and I've also got the blue snowball mic, which was a gift from Bob Melanson when I first started the road to 40. And earlier today I was using this to do some voiceover stuff. What did we get? We got the Kettlecorn Oreos. They have puffed millet pieces. What the fuck is a millet piece? It must be part of the corn, a kernel or something. I don't know. We've got, of course, we got the cherry cola with the popping rock candy inside. And we got the Pina Colada thins. Now this is a first because we have not done a thin Oreo on the Vodkast since they started making the thin Oreos. So this opens a door to us, I think. This was an opportunity. We had to try all three because I believe you can vote on which one you like the best and it'll become a permanent flavor. I cannot begin to imagine any of these. It's going to have to be the thins. That's at least the most normal of the flavors. This is interesting, but this is just kind of like, you got to try it. It's so weird. Like the Swedish Fish one, when they came out, like it was huge. Everybody wanted to get those. They were tough to find. Only Kroger had them. And then they were no good. But the rest, yeah, like that's how I feel about the cherry cola ones. And also, by the way, take a look over here. We got two mugs. This one has milk in it, and this one has cherry coke in it. Now, I didn't get a pina colada because that would have been way too much work tonight. I just was going to the store to see if they had the cookies. They had the cookies. I didn't want to waste any more time, so I did grab some cherry coke. Didn't even associate it. Actually, my son asked for cherry coke, and we don't normally have soda in the house, but every now and again, if he asks for it, I'll give it to him. So we got it, and I thought, wow, that worked out for at least. So this is covered. The milk on any of these, I mean, maybe the Kettlecorn, maybe the Pina Colada. That's a stretch too. And of course, cherry coke is going to be awful on these, but I couldn't not try it. If I had been patient, I would have gone and see, patience. That's what I was talking about the other morning. Have you guys been watching those other things that I do? Those are just quick things I try to whip together as fast as I can to put something out when I have something in my head that I need to get out, but I don't have the time to invest to sit down and commit, you know, an hour to 3 hours into the process of setting up, filming, and editing. What?
We're going outside, me and Griffin.
Okay.
Come on.
Bye. It's fucking raining out. Oh, well, whatever. Because we have three, I guess we should start this process. How have you guys been doing? I hope you like those other things that I've been doing. They're just random. And I guess we're going to have to make which one goes first random. Because clearly you're starting the scale somewhere. Let's do this. I think this is going to be the extreme. I think this is the one I want to try last. I think I want to try these first. And I think I have a feeling I might like these. It's different, but... And then we'll go to the Pina Colada, and then we'll go over here. I think that's the best bet. So, without further ado, let's take a whiff. If I can fucking open this fucking thing. I don't smell Kettlecorn. The cream itself already looks very interesting. Take a look at that. It behaves like regular cream, so there's nothing crazy about it. I still don't get Kettlecorn, though. I do see little bits of something in there. Let's try it. I get no hint of Kettlecorn whatsoever when I eat that. Wait. Okay. The aftertaste, there's a little bit, but going down, it's just sweet. I don't taste like I expected some salty in this one, because Kettlecorn is that savory flavor, that mix between salty and sweet. And when you get it right, it's really good. When you get it wrong, It just goes bad one way or the other. This has got, it's got that flavor after the fact, but not while I was eating it. While I was eating it, it was way too sweet. But this aftertaste is really delicious. I wish they had been able to capture that flavor without having to add so much sugar. Oh my god, it's like, it's awful. Alright, let's try one of these in milk. See if it changes anything. 1, 2, 3. That's how many licks it takes to get to the center of an Tootsie Pop. Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Pop. Interesting enough, when it broke up the cookie, took a little bit of the sweetness out of it. It's still there, but still too much. But yeah, wow. Okay. I think really tasting it the first time and then trying it in the milk was really beneficial. That's unique. That's different. You got to eat a little bit. You should definitely try them in milk too. Oddly, that's strange. I did not expect that to be good at all. It did exactly what it needed to do to achieve the flavor I expected, not wanted, but expected to taste. And in that case, it's not a bad flavor. It's better than I imagined it being. Wrapping Kettlecorn into an Oreo somehow, and cream. There's no cream involved in popcorn, so that's a tough stretch. Out of the gate, if I had to score these, they're above average because they bring something to the table that hasn't been brought before. And it's got an interesting twist to it, but it's not too crazy, so it just ekes in under my interesting radar. These aren't bad. Definitely worth $2.98 to try them out if you like that sort of thing. I guess I'd give them like a 6.5. I almost want to give them a 7. We'll see how these other two, what they do for me inside my mouth. Look at that. It's still kind of light outside. I'm interested to see how this is going to look when it's all said and done. It's focusing really well. The microphone's a little higher. I got this one as a backup. Today I accidentally hit the space bar and stopped recording on this one when I uploaded that other video about what I do on especially Tuesday mornings. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are my real busy days on getting things progressively moved along for Lynchburg does. Okay, Pina Colada. Oh, I didn't use this coupon. I do that every fucking time I go to the store. There's a coupon right there. Okay, so let's read about this a little bit before let's just take the coupon off. Okay, here we go. Pineapple and coconut flavored cream. Okay, so that's the only thing different on a golden cookie, correct? Doesn't say golden sandwich cookie. It just says sandwich cookie. Do they normally say that? No, see, that one says chocolate. This one just says, I wonder if it's a misprint. Maybe this is a rare one and I shouldn't open it. I'm going to, but... Alright, ready? Take a look and I'm going to sniff it real quick. Oh, those are spooky looking. That's not right. In a world of Oreos, this is like a long distant cousin. This is before like its previous evolutionary process. Or maybe it's the next phase and it's weird though. Man, that's strange. I mean, I've seen them in the store. Sorry. Like a million bajillion times. But I've never picked them up. I never even looked. I never thought to think that. I was hoping that they would reduce the size of the cookie, but I thought, how can they do that? That's already like a really brittle cookie. I mean, it's not super brittle, but no, it doesn't twist very well. This one, the smell right off the bat was like a shampoo, kind of. But not in a bad way, like one of those shampoos that you kind of want to try to eat because you're like, ooh. Tresemme. My mother used to say Tresemme. She used to say a lot of stupid things. She was a stupid bitch. No, she was a wonderful woman. Don't disrespect her. Come on. Tresemme smells really good. I really wish that was something edible. But this kind of, it's the same idea, except it's a little bit, I'd actually rather try Tresemme Oreos. Tresemme. Mmm. You know what? Mmm. You fucking. Mmm. Alright. Oh. I was gonna open the window. Hang on. Figured I'd let a little fresh air in here. Maybe get some birds in the background. I'm watching a lot of Bob Ross. Whenever I'm doing something, not always, but today I did a video, but I'll put Bob Ross on. He's just so comforting and soothing to me, and it's like every time I forget about him and I come back and I see, oh, Bob Ross, let me watch this, and I'm like, oh, that's what it's all about, man. That dude has like no history either. If you try to look him up, like look up the biography or the life and times of Bob Ross, there's not a lot out there to find. These are good in every possible way. It's hard to score them based on other thins though, because I've never had another thin. Wow. Thins are where it's at. I really like the idea of a thin. First, when I opened this up, I was like, that's fucking sinful right there. That's just like the rape of Oreos. And then I ate one and I love it. You know how I tell you I always like a softer cookie? These are no softer than Oreos, but because they're thin, well, they're easier to chew, or the texture of them is better. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3. And for those of you who may have forgotten, that's how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop. Oh, wow. Oh my God. You know how you have your go-to flavor, the one that wherever you go, if they have that one and nothing else really appeals to you, you can go to that one and be like, okay, I'm good with that. This isn't that flavor for me, but I wish it was. This flavor is so, in such a tiny amount of cream in my mouth. With the milk, too. Something it did to the cookie or the cream brought it, it really brought it to life. I don't know why I couldn't say that. My hair's starting to get to this point where I don't know if I should come forward with it. Or back like it was. I think I like forward better, but there's a little bit of commitment with going forward and actually working it, processing it through the day and moving it where... What the fuck am I talking about? Let's move along here. Okay. Now, based on my initial reaction, you're probably thinking right off the bat, oh, they're a 10. They got a 10. They definitely aren't a 10 because I can't compare them to the other thins. This is so good, I'm going to give it an 8. It could be a 10 as a thin. Could it be a 10 up here with, like, let's say, the toasted coconut ones? No. No, they couldn't hold a candle to those Oreos. Don't even joke about that. That's not funny, man. Fucking yeah, motherfucker, fuck you. Beep. Okay, so these are the cherry cola with the chocolate. If you're going to make an Oreo cookie, you've only got so many options unless you create a new one. And I don't think you're going to create a cola-flavored cookie. That's just weird. So you're not going to invest that time in marketing. This is the throwaway flavor, I guarantee you. This was pretty good. It wasn't too bad, and this was phenomenal, as you can see from my reaction. But this is new business going on here. Oh, wow. Wowie, wow. Okay, it doesn't taste like, I mean, it doesn't smell exactly like cherry Coke, but it smells exactly like cherry Coke flavored candies and stuff, like the little bottles. It smells like that. Oh, it just doesn't seem right with a cookie, though. It looks like it's a mixed hybrid cream of red and white. And there are Pop Rocks in here. Now, if you remember anything about the 4th of July Oreos, you will remember that they weren't very impressive. And I'm sure they're using the same ones in this. I mean, you could feel them popping, but it was very weak and like way towards the back of your mouth. I was like, oh yeah, there it is, kind of. So let's try it again. Oh. After those, these are just... If you came for the Pop Rocks, just turn around. Well, hang on. There it is. Alright. In an odd way, this kind of works. Can you hear the birds? I hope you can. You should take some time every day to listen to the birds. You never know what they might have to say. We're going to try, obviously, dunking them in the cherry Coke first. And then afterwards, maybe we'll try milk. This is a weird cookie, man. This is really weird flavor. This is a strange and bizarre. It's interesting, though, because it really does taste like... I taste Coke. I don't know if I taste cherry Coke. I will now. Oh, I will now. Tricked you. I trick you. I do tricks. Oh. That's nearly barf-inducing. It's that bad. Wow. These are much stronger this time, though, the Pop Rocks. I'll try a little bit in milk. I know you guys are probably wondering what happened to my hand. No, that doesn't help. Worth a shot. Right here, going from about here to here. Actually, you might be able to see. No, it's covered. But it's a long slice. What happened was there was a sliver of glass that must have been. Oh wow, these Pop Rocks are coming the fuck alive in my mouth right now. It's crazy. They're popping like very visceral, very violent. Starting to think that maybe Pop Rocks can kill you if you drink them with cherry Coke. This shard of glass must have... I was wiping down the counter and I just wanted to just dry my hands a little bit. So I picked it up and I just, went to go dry my hand. And the glass must have been underneath and it just cut like a long... It wasn't super deep, but it started bleeding pretty crazy. It was... I don't know, maybe about 2 inches long. I don't need this giant thing. I just had Band-Aids on it earlier, but every time I put Band-Aids on it, they end up coming off because I have to wash something or clean something or do something using my hand. This, I thought, well, Carol did this. She's like a nurse. Anywho, when I took it off earlier and I did anything, it started separating more, and I was like, oh, like it turned my stomach. So, this on here, I'm fine with. Unfortunately, it's going to fall off when I try to take a shower tomorrow. And then I'm going to try to do this by myself tomorrow. And it's going to be a nightmare. But what are you going to do? Okay. Yeah, these are like a 3.5. These are just bad to the core. Like, they're interesting. I would definitely try them. Because I've never tried it. I've never tasted anything like this before. This is worth a try just so that if you ever taste anything in your life that tastes like this again, you'll be like, wow, this tastes like those cherry cola Oreos. Remember those? Because these are not going to get... If these get picked, if these become a permanent Oreo flavor, I will stop doing these reviews. Mark this moment. If these become a permanent Oreo flavor, I will retire from the world of Oreo reviews. With that being said, tonight's winner, of course, is the Pina Colada, as me and my children say, because, well, it's funny. Penis humor is hilarious. Dick and fart jokes, love them. We are going to do a night of thins. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to find all the thin flavors I can find, and we will do a thin review, and I will, including the Pina Coladas, rank them all and give you a score for all of them, if you're keeping score. I would have to do a lot of work to go back and get all the scores. You could ask me, and I might be able to tell you what they are. Probably be lying to you, though. I'd be like, oh yeah, it was a 7.24. So to all of you who Oreo, have a great night. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you guys love watching these as much as I'm loving making them, please consider subscribing and hitting the little bell next to it, which will inform you, alarm you, make you aware of the fact that I put a new video up on YouTube. If you like this video, gently caress that like button. It never did anything to you. You don't have to smack it around. You don't have to smash that like button. You don't have to hit it. Just, just a nice little tap even. Like, hey, how you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. Okay? Or just beat the fuck out of it. I honestly don't give a shit. I am not personally attached to that like or dislike button if that's what you choose to do. Just always remember, like or dislike, we love you here on the Vodkast, and we always will. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the world around you while you got it. And I'll see you guys a little bit further on down the road in the next video. Take care.
Oh yeah, brother, when I get you in the middle of the ring, Ricky Steamboat, I'm gonna drop the elbow on you and get the 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, dig it!
And welcome to the Vodkast.